Hey everyone. Welcome to Minecraft. I was really wondering what I was gonna do for this video. Sorry, I'm sick right now. To explain what occurred, I recorded a Minecraft video where I built while talking, you know. And it was fun. And I talked about stuff. And, you know, I'm realizing now, it's probably for the better that that video isn't seen anyway. It was supposed to be a video where I went in depth about my feelings, but sad ones, not hatred. I wasn't supposed to spread hatred and negativity. It's not supposed to be a negative video. Fully, it's a video talking about my, I don't know what to call it. I guess, I mean, what else can I call it besides being mentally unwell, I suppose, but, there's something wrong with me. I know that to be true. I recorded a cool little video where I built this house. Here, I'll flash it on screen really super fast. And it was beautiful, and the video was fun to make, but I ended up talking about stuff that I shouldn't be talking about. Stuff like this guy named Luca, who did some bad things to me. I talked about JV and how much I hated him, and I said some really bad stuff. I said I wanted a lot of bad things to happen to him, and now I realize I went too far in that video. I don't want anything bad to happen to anyone, no matter what they did to me. JV might be a bad person, he might suck, but I don't want anything bad to happen to him. Otherwise, it'd be on my mind. It would be my fault, I suppose. I don't want someone to take their life over me, or anything. I don't want someone to die over me. So it's probably for the best that video didn't pan out, you know? And now I get to fix this. I was thinking of what to do, and I thought about this. Oh my god, lag, help. Nobody's gonna see this, but why not fix that too? There we go. And then I'm going to get some fences. Right. Boom. Fuck. There you go. Right, check this out. I'm a builder. I build things. Now that's a bit more cozy. What else can I do to spruce this up a bit? Oh, there's also a couple mods. Get some nice furniture and stuff. A clock that won't stop ticking. I wish I could turn off the sound for that. But no. It's ticking. Well, that's an oddity. No. Oh no, Pixelman invited over to a party. I can't join that, I'm in the middle of something. Me an hour, so we have an hour to build. 9 o'clock. hour and a half? What an asshole. I think someone pisses me off sometimes. Can you stay down a bit longer because we don't like you? Yeah, sure, buddy. I'm not gonna bother responding. Alright, next house. We're building a village. So, the next thing I want to make is a blacksmith. So that's what we're gonna do. I was thinking, get out of cobblestone. Or maybe, some of this stuff. Yeah, I feel like that'd be cool. Something I do want to talk about. It feels like my friends don't like me. I remember, actually I'll get into that in a second. I recently let everyone in the group chat know that I'm an avid retro slop enjoyer now. And I like Guppy and all that stuff, and I like Protogens now. I hated them at some point for a good reason. Very personal though. So I won't get into it, but I did have a good reason, okay? It wasn't just hatred for no reason. I had a good reason. But I don't hate them anymore, because one guy doing something bad doesn't apply to all of them. So... But ever since I started talking in the group chat about all that stuff, they've been growing more distant and being a little bit more rude. Not like full on, just straight up fuck you, but like, you know, I'm noticing something's like off, I guess. And I don't know what. Maybe I shouldn't build this. Because there's not even stairs. Oh, his friend wants to call him, so party over, I guess. Fun. And it just feels like a repeat of that one time when I came out as trans, and I was so happy about my transition. Because of course I would be. It was a transition. It was a very important part of my life. And I was so proud of myself. I was so happy. I would constantly boast about it to my friends. And then I started noticing Jordan was talking to me less, and Pixelman was also talking to me less. Pixelman still talked to me every now and then, but he would make homophobic jokes and shit. He doesn't do that as much anymore. It still pisses me off sometimes when he does, but they aren't as bad as they used to be. That doesn't mean it's a good thing. It still angers me and upsets me, but I've just learned not to say anything about it because I'm just going to cause more problems in the friend group apparently. I'm not allowed to have an opinion anymore, and I'm not allowed to not like something anymore. Because if I do, it's everyone in friend group's problem. And it's not me, I'm the bad guy. So I've learned to just ignore it, I guess. Guess you could say I learned my lesson. But when it happened, I was just so confused why Jordan had stopped talking to me. And it started to upset me. I started to get angry. And then he finally revealed it was exactly what I thought it was. It was because I had transitioned and I wouldn't shut up about it. Because of course I wouldn't. This is the most important thing to me. Of course I'm going to talk about it as much as possible. And before I continue, he already apologized for it. Dude, don't get upset at him. It's not your fight to fight, so if I'm not fighting it anymore, there's no reason for you to. Stay in your lane. But, I tried to argue with him, like, shouldn't I be allowed to do whatever I want to do? But I caved in eventually. I was just like, alright, fine, whatever. Because, once again, I'm just a pushover. I don't want to ruin the friend group. I don't want to destroy it again, like I always do whenever I get upset about something perfectly normal to be upset about. Shit. Sometimes it feels like I'm not human. No. Hey! Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah. Eventually he realized his mistake and apologized for it. That was nice of him. And now everything's resolved. I suppose. I'm not liking this blueprint, man. So yeah, eventually I just gave up, and eventually everything resolved itself. But now it feels like the same thing's happening again. Because I like something he doesn't, he's getting upset with me. I speak about it, either he goes silent, or he finds a way to make fun of me for it. Makes fun of it. Like, can I not just like a Roblox rabbit, please? That you're losing your mind. It's not that serious. It's coming along. Maybe we should make that out of something different. What about stone? Wait, what about andesite? See. Or, yeah, no, I'll use andesite. A very cold block for a cold climate. Hey! Hey! What? Who turned on fire spreads? Because I turned that shit off. What? Water. One thing I really hate is how femboys are treated. We're treated like animals, I suppose. Just these things people can play with. There's so many chasers out there that think we're just toys. They track us down, they look for us. And then when they find us, they act like they love us, they care about us. We eventually fall in love with them, only to be broken once we realize they didn't love us, they just loved our bodies. Isn't that right, Luca? This came along nicely already. I just hate the way the internet sees femboys. It's the reason why I consider myself a trans girl now. It's just because so many fucking creeps out there. If you are a femboy, it's over for you. Over. You're not allowed to be a femboy. Otherwise you will be treated like an object. I just don't know why. Why can't we just be normal people? Is it that hard to just treat people like they're alive? Like they're sentient beings? I'm gonna make it red. This has to have a red bed. 2 red beds. It's a husband and wife and they sleep not together. Nah, come on. And I gotta fix the flooring. I've been really sick lately, if you couldn't tell. It's getting really bad. I had a kid call me a faggot on the bus one time. I just genuinely could not believe that some random guy I didn't even know just walked up and said that to me. I was actually astonished. Come on, this is a husband and wife. Put the shit closer together. Sometimes I wonder why some people are just evil. What do you gain for being the way you are? What's your real purpose in life, man? Like, seriously, is your purpose in life genuinely just to suck? Is that it? Is that your whole purpose in life, to just suck? To be someone nobody likes? Except for other freaks like you? So you're just trapped in this cesspool of hatred and disgust? I don't know, man. I just genuinely don't understand how someone could live like that. It's just so depressing. You could be so much more happier if you just weren't such a piece of shit. Fuck. I don't like the scary sounds. They're scary. I hate advertisements on Spotify. Just listen to my music. Well, hey, listen. By the way, I'm listening to fucking Hagstorm Minecraft music while playing Minecraft. But I have the music off in the game. Funny, huh? Sometimes I forget that I'm playing the music through my Spotify until like, God, I swear I just saw a cloaked being. I'll forget that I have music playing on Spotify until I see until I hear an ad come on. I'm just like, oh yeah, right. Well, that looks pretty good. Yeah, ain't this nice? Oh, he needs trash cans anyway. I'll just put one out here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, this can be fixed. Got my own building plan. I could just cover it over, but I have to stay persistent. I have to make it perfect. Dedication, my friend. It's a very important thing. It's coming along nicely. Here's look at that. That's a nice little detail, ain't it? Can I put this here? Or not? Yeah, that looks a bit weird. No, that makes sense. And plus it stops daylight from getting the flowers. Well, there's no daylight here. It's infinite winter. I don't know how these things are alive, but... Here. I think that's nice. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing great. What would be up next? A librarian? Let's imagine this is not a Minecraft village. This is just a normal village. There's gonna be no enchanting table. That stuff's magic. There's no magic here. Just cold, hard-working blacksmiths and the flowers. The flowers are the only magical part. How the fuck are they alive? That's good. Nice. We call inside. Oh man. I don't know. Next house is going to be the same base as always. It's going to be right here. Actually, I don't want too much spaces. I don't want too much space between the houses. What are we doing? I'm not talking very much, am I? For once I'm having fun playing Minecraft, just I'm getting distracted. Something to talk about. Projects. I'm in the middle of working on some stuff. Some very cool stuff. Stuff you guys would find cool. Because you guys are cool guys. And you find it cool. Isn't it cool to be cool? Totally wicked, dude. Or whatever. I'm going to be working on writing some books. I've been getting into writing books. I'm in the middle of writing something right now, which is a parody of sorts of Rocket to Insanity, that 1 Mile Pony creepypasta. Yeah, that's right. It's a creepypasta based on the Mile Pony creepypasta, but with my characters instead, and it's going to be different, okay? It's not just a copy. I'm not copying. I'm taking inspiration. Slight inspiration. The intro is going to be completely different to Rocket to Insanity. Alright? And it's going to be a very, 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 very good book. And I've also been thinking about reading some of the stuff I wrote to y'all as videos. I just sit down and record myself narrating over them, voicing them. How does that sound? I feel like that'd be pretty fun. Never really tried anything like that, have I? Wonder how it would go. Guess I'll find out. Because I'm gonna do it. You remember Jeff Saga? The Jeff Saga where I played People Playground and at first I was just fucking around, but then I turned it into an actual story. I want to do that but with an actual script and on a different game. I don't know what though. I feel like it'd be Minecraft. Or, well, actually technically I am doing that. I've only made one episode though and I'm probably never going to make another episode. Wink wink, you can probably figure out what I'm talking about, do that. If you're a real fan. If you're a real fan, please stand up. Okay, sit the fuck down, you funny psychopath. Why don't you actually stand up, you dumbass? You know what makes me happy? I see that in my analytics, at least 3 or 4 people show up on the regular. People who are subscribed. Every video they show up. Well, not every video, but most videos. And that makes me so happy to know that I'm somewhat of a favorite YouTuber to someone. I'm good enough for someone to come back every time I upload. It makes me happy. Would that make you happy to know that someone enjoys something you do? It probably would. So if you watched this far, thank you. And I'm going to be doing a lot more. A lot more. We're not done yet. We got a long way to go, Buster. Until then, enjoy my silly shenanigans on this silly little Minecraft game. Enjoy the clock in the fucking background. I'll place it back once we get far enough to where I won't hear it anymore. Once we get to building this house, I'll put it back, because I'm, you know, they need to turn down the radius on that shit, because there's no way it should be that loud. I'm gonna be really upset if some shit happens and you aren't hearing this. Really upset. Hey, we're about to reach the ninth hour mark. The blueprint for this house is done, but I don't think we're going to do anything else past that before this video ends. So before the video ends, how about I read you a little something? I did this last episode, but last episode doesn't exist anymore because I forgot to mute my microphone. So let's take this from the top. I'm going to grab my computer and I'm going to read you a little bit of my book. And if the video cuts out, then that's it. If the video doesn't cut out, then hey, you get to hear some of my book. There you go, close the door. I should go out. I should go to the other house. Type in my password. And what do you think this all comes from? The therapist asked in a calm manner. I stared at the ceiling and began shivering. If you do not tell me, we can't progress in helping you get over this. My lips quiver a little before I finally answer. I awoke strapped to a table in a strange dark room. There were corpses mounted on the wall like decorations, intestines hanging from the ceiling like party favors. I tried to think of why I was here, but I couldn't recall anything before waking up here. Good morning, sleepyhead. How's my favorite buddy doing? A voice called out from the darkness. I trembled in fear, now knowing what would happen to me, and I heard footsteps approaching. I once again awoke, but this time for real. I've had dreams like these all the time, and honestly, I'm getting sick of it. Strange dreams where my friend murders me in cold blood, cutting chunks of skin off and stitching it into a scarf, putting my hand underwater for minutes only to pull me up just before I fade. And the most important part, cutting me open and carefully taking out my organs. Or just plain ripping them out and eating them sometimes. I had gotten used to the nightmares and wasn't afraid of it coming true, but I still never told my friend about the horrible dreams. I checked my phone to find a message from my friend, whom I will call FD for now. Hey patient, mind coming over for a bit? I desperately need your help with my next batch of treats I'm making, and I'll pay you for your troubles, and maybe even give you one for free if you do. The message had been sent a few hours ago, but I still decided to head over in case FD hadn't finished yet. Their home was only a little bit away from mine anyway. I knocked on the door to FD's house and waited patiently for a response. I heard a heavy bang and then someone shouting a swear, "Fuck!" And then the door flung open, almost hitting me in the face. Hi patient! Thanks for stopping by. Come on in. FD squealed. I asked a question. What was that noise in there? I must admit I got a little worried. It sounded like someone being hit with a hammer. FD looked confused for a second and then their eyes widened when they realized what I was asking. Oh, I heard a knock at the door while I was digging through the cabinet and jumped up because I was so excited to see if it was you. It made perfect sense, and I started to feel stupid for thinking it could have been something violent. Ah, that makes sense. I walked into the kitchen with FD and looked around the room, noticing that the pastries had already been finished. I see how it's too late, huh? I'm sorry, man. I sighed. Oh, don't worry about it. I still need someone to taste test one. FD had a big smile on her face. Well, if you insist, then I guess I could try one. I smirked. FD quickly handed me a good-looking cookie, and I had a strange feeling it might get. I looked at the cookie in my hand and thought of the dreams I had. You gonna keep staring at the thing, or you gonna try it? FD asked, snickering. Yeah, sorry, yeah, I'll give it a taste. I stuttered. embarrassed that I was overthinking over a cookie. I took a big bite of the scary cookie, and then another, and then I ate the rest. I didn't feel any different, and once again felt embarrassed for actually thinking something bad was going to happen. It tastes really good, like always, I said. Thanks, patient. We both received a notification on our phones and looked down to check. It was a message from our friend JD. He wanted to hang out at Town Square, something we partake in regularly. I began typing out a message saying I'd be there before being hit over the back of the head with a hammer. Why are you calling your friends by their strange names? The therapist asked before I could continue my story. I do not want to call them by their real names. I do not see a point in it. I was mostly telling the truth, but there was another reason I wasn't telling him. I continued from where I left off. And that's all you get for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, please comment. Comment before it runs out quickly when we finish this. Before you go, comment. Number 1, would you like to see me narrate some stories for y'all? Go chapter by chapter, read them out to y'all. If you would, make sure to leave 1 like on this video. 1 like. 1 like and I'll do it. Actually, 1 like and I'll continue this as well. 2 likes and my next video will be Deltarune. I put it on my soul. That's right, my soul. I put it on my soul. Are y'all noticing this house is a bit smaller? How's that possible? How did I manage this? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And they both go up? How did I do that? I didn't even put the right thing there. Well, anyway. Bye-bye. See you next time.